Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's video is Disney Mirrorverse. The goal of these videos is to see what happens when you start a game for the first time. So, let's do that. Okay, horizontal. So, I have the iPhone Pro 14, so the dynamic island's on my right side, so your right side too. So, good selection of languages. So, that's not a bad screen. The dynamic island kind of cuts the bottom of Maleficent's hand, but other than that, pretty crisp and pretty powerful picture. So, haven't started this before, so some of this may get blurred if I have to do personal details to log in. Do I have to press the button, or is it going to do it for me? Alright, I'll press it. I guess they're just trying to explain the lore behind why your favorite Disney characters can now fight. Oh, Mirrorverse, okay. Evolved heroes and villains who coexist in a state of peace. Okay. I guess it's a fairly okay reason for what's happening. Okay, use the joypad, so that's on the left side. Oh no, you can put it wherever you want. You can see on the screen there, okay. Oh really, that's like a bullet sponge. It's the first boss. Huh. Quite a flashy ability. Oh, like that, okay. I don't mind games that do the tutorial in the first part of the game. It works quite well. Something about that Mickey that looks a little off. Don't know, perhaps Mickey's taller than you'd expect it to be. I wonder if everyone gets Rapunzel when they start. If you got a different character, let me know in the comments. It'd be interesting to see if that randomizes a little bit. I think this is version 5, so it's possible that earlier versions of the game got a different character. Can we do anything else? No. Although the chat at the bottom is a little off-putting. These are all melee. I think I prefer the Hercules movie, so I'll go with that one. And that's pretty much how I'm going to pick characters. By which, out of the, if I have a choice, which movie do I like the best? So I now have 2 melee guardians by the sounds of it. Let's go where? Up in the top right you can see 12 of 12. So this does have some sort of energy mechanic. Looks like we can. So there's going to be options for difficulty. I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't scroll to see how big the map is. The map's not too small. Just want to get rid of that chat in the bottom. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that either. Doesn't look like I can. Maybe when we get access to the... Huh. It uses 3 lightning bolts. Interesting. Choose your guardian. Or Hercules. It's a higher level than Rapunzel, so I can't unlock any other character slot yet. So, but you can see team power top left, recommended power. I do like that. Gives you, I don't know, if you got someone low level, you could perhaps level them up. But we've got this new character, so let's see what he's like. Oh, gotta remember the dodge mechanic. Controls really quite well. It doesn't feel like there's any delay in the controls. It feels very accurate. I think if I have to complain about anything, it would be that everything's a little big. So it kind of takes up a lot of space. And with the controls on the left and the buttons on the right, it's fine, it's durable, but a little bit much. It's a little bit... what's the word? It's a little bit cramp feeling. Yeah, makes sense. Fractured. XP modes, okay. Upgrade. Okay, we're level 2. Fair enough. It makes sense. Level up material, same color as your guardian. do we have... Can we do stuff? Yes, we got access to buttons. Okay. Settings. Want to have a look at. Ooh, let's try enable 60 frames per second. Chat, can we turn it off? Possibly, yes. Cutscenes. Count. Options. Okay, that seems fun. No options for graphics. I'm not sure if the 60 frames per second will turn on automatically or if it's something you have to restart the game for. It didn't say. You can see the health, energy at the top, 9 out of 12. It looks like it's a 3-minute recharge per Thunderbolt. What do these crystals do? So I got 10 of something, 250 of something else. Looks like it was just advertising the store. Obviously we can't buy anything yet, so it doesn't matter. What's the bullseye thing? Objectives, okay. Let's keep playing. So far it's mostly explaining itself as it goes. That Captain Jack was a little weird. Because we're used to live action Captain Jack, so an animated one just looks a little bit weird. Also, I'm not the biggest Disney fan. I do have my favourites, of course, but so if there has been like a animated Captain Jack somewhere, I can't guarantee I would have seen it. Thankfully the dash is really quite light. You don't have to put too much effort in to get the dash to go. Ooh, I think I wasted that. It's nice that the enemies are a very distinct colour from myself. It makes it easier to track what's happening. Say that, I do feel like the area effects a little bit, like they take like 2 dashes sometimes to get clear of. Oh, this boss fight's actually a little tough. For some reason on my phone screen it's gone a little dark. I'm wondering, my phone doesn't feel hot. That'd be my first guess. It's a little strange. Let me go into the settings. Oops. See, it's pretty high. Wait, did we level up or did a character level up? I think we did. It's just strange that my phone decided it was overheating and the screen dimmed. I've played a lot of games and games that made my phone feel very hot, but I haven't noticed screen dimming before. That's something new. Get up. Yeah, there's no like jump back up kind of button. See, the fighting spaces are quite narrow. Let's try defense. Okay. Who's that? Like, I recognize everyone else up to now, but I don't know who this character is. Well, that's another one down. Difficulty is not that high at the moment. It's pretty manageable. Okay, at least it tells us what this item is. I've played many a mobile phone game that has this thing, and it doesn't tell you what it does. It doesn't tell you what it buys or if it's valuable. But at least it's saying, hey, look at this orb, you buy stuff with this orb, and I appreciate that. I would have preferred if we had that information before the store was open though. Again, this is very appreciative. It telling us, hey, now you've got this, you can do this with this. I'm okay with that. Wait. I only have 20 and it's saying 180? Ah, there we go. Let's see who we get. Ooh, pew. Oh, please be a movie I like. Oh, it was her. Okay. Yes, I know who she is. She's from the movie Brave. Actually, we've done a video on the site of the PS3 game where we streamed it on the PlayStation Plus Premium service, and that in itself was a good game. Okay. Now that I appreciate as well. In the Omega Strikers video we did recently, the missions and objectives are designed in a way to introduce you to the menus, the profiles, the characters. But if you don't know where they are or where each menu is, you go to those objectives, you hit go and it goes straight there. And this has done the exact same thing, and I really do appreciate it. And we're back here. Okay, okay. Okay, it's forcing us to use her, but again, this is still early, it's still the tutorial, so it's something I can appreciate. And so far, it's also something that you can do when you play the game for the first time. There's been no additional download. So if you download this before you leave the house and you play it on the train or the bus, you're fine. Axe throwing, okay. There's a little bit of delay between her throws and when she's able to move, so be aware of that. Ooh, now this is a scary looking fracture. Oh, he can go underground, interesting. A bear, okay. But you see it wounded, so there are status conditions in this game. It means this game's got a little bit more depth. I imagine there might be like frozen or poison or something like that. If it's got bleed, then yeah. Okay, she handles well, but she's different. Like I said, when you use the heavy attack, you can't move quickly. You gotta wait a second or two before she's finished with the animation and can then move. Okay, so this is the first time it's asking us to buy something, and I can understand that, but it could also have said at the same time, you have these two characters, or you could spend 480 yen and get a new one. 480 seems a little much, especially if there are only 3-star characters, but without seeing how much other characters cost, it's a little difficult to judge if that's a good value or not. Off the top of my head, I would say no, but it looks like you do get 4 crystals and coins and a chance to buy other crystals, so in hindsight, actually probably decent value. Close. Okay, so what I tend to do about halfway through these videos is to turn on a controller to see if the game supports a controller. I have a blue Series X controller because, quite frankly, I really like the blue. So here we go. On. There we go. So it's connected. Nothing on the screen has changed. Some games will automatically put up buttons to say what does what. Some games don't. Some games do it as you play. So D-pad, nothing. Left analog stick, nothing. Right analog stick, nothing. A, B, Y, X, R1, L1, R2, L2. Nope. Controller doesn't do anything. I'm sure the store page does say if the controllers do something, it's just I didn't check. Alright, let's keep playing then. Well, Jack's sounding a little bit more coherent than usual. I'm going to put in Rapunzel. She could do with an upgrade. She's low compared to the others. Do we have control of 1 or 2? We'll tap their avatar to do it, okay. Well, we can see the healths on the left. That's one way to keep track. But it's nice that that I can hang back while she's doing all the damage. But we do have access to her special ability. Did you notice that on the left? Ooh, Buzz, are you okay? Look like half a Transformer there. So I hit her special ability. She's gonna hit Buzz. Oh, she didn't hit Buzz. There was someone else there. Unlock extra rewards. You also see the lightning bolts aren't decreasing quickly. Via leveling up, we kind of have refreshed them. A little bit of a recharge or delay between her big hit, Modita's big hit, and anything else she does afterwards. But she does have range. I do appreciate that. It does allow different fighting styles, that's for sure. It'll be interesting to see how many other characters, how different they are to each other and how they feel. Where does Piggy come from? Yeah, Jack makes a good point. What do they actually want? You can see we get more energy. So again, before starting the game's giving you, it's kind of making you the only reason to stop playing. Do you have enough time? Like if you're on a bus or train, if you've got to get off, you know, you've got all this energy you got left to spare. So it's kind of, I imagine the first hour, or maybe more, are going to be quite easy to enjoy. But who knows what it will be like after that. have to think about leveling up Rapunzel. Just getting a little bit, well, low on health compared to everyone else. Oh, armor could be fun. Oh, she's firing herself again. I was going to wonder how long it would take for the game to kind of recycle enemies. And we got just to get to 10. We'll probably just do up to 10 in this video. Sorry for the siren outside. I think I'll upgrade Rapunzel. She says, this is rank. No. How do you rank up? Okay, we haven't got to that part of the game yet. So Rapunzel is just not as strong as Hercules. Hercules is a level below, but quite a bit stronger. Let's put Hercules in just to try and keep the levels fairly similar. Okay, so you can tap the enemy pictures to choose who you want to attack. I don't think the game's told us to do that yet, but it is something very useful, especially I can attack the ranged person and Hercules can attack the other one. Oh, Jack's moving about quite a bit. Keep still. Hercules is taking a beating. Who cursed Jack? So all the curses and bleeds and whatnot is a little difficult to keep on top of who's doing what and what's happening because of what, but they, you know, these level 1 areas are pretty quite cool. Now we get more energy again and something new. Remember that this is like version 5 of the game, so if you've played an earlier version of the game, it might have played a little differently. It might have been a little bit more tougher. You may not have got 2 or 3 star characters from the beginning. It might have been 1 star. So if you're watching this, haven't played it before, and feel like it's a little different, why not go back and have another try, see what the updates have brought to the game. I imagine it's better balanced than it used to be. But this is definitely my first time playing the game. I've seen adverts for this, you know, adverts in the store and adverts in other games I play, so I've known about this game for quite a while, but it's not one I've actually tried. Well, not tried until today, I should say. You see, someone's put a heal block on Hercules. I don't know who. I imagine it was, well, I mean, it was only one character before, but we're starting to see the enemies have a lot more abilities. And the AI is not dumb, but it's definitely it's definitely an easy challenge, let's put it that way. Hey, there you go, Hercules. Here we go, the big one. And there's Maleficent. Alright, so this will be, like I said, the final battle. We might watch some story afterwards, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, even got Nightmare Before Christmas characters in this game. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out. It's the first time one of the enemy characters actually went for me. I know we got a boss coming, but I felt that this guy was going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, mine's recharged. They're both recharged, so that's fine. What should we do? Hercules needs health. You can see below Mickey, there's a couple of small pictures. They could really do it being bigger, like maybe even above the choices. So we need health, especially for Hercules. So fractured Maleficent. Okay. I do kind of like Maleficent, the animated version of her. I'm not. The Angelina Jolie version is interesting, but it's not quite the same. I do like the original kind of Sleeping Beauty version. Yeah, full on attack. Alright, just got the minion left. Alright. So we unlocked the next chapter. We got everything. Yeah, we mastered this one. What do we get for it? Well, give me my rewards. Ah, fine. We'll click the next button. So we've now unlocked Sully. True fact about me, I didn't really like Monsters Inc. So I haven't seen any of the others. That other thing on the left right here, there's no record of what that is, Because there's nothing on the top to say how many of them I've caught or achieved. So see, let's get Sully. We haven't got anything else. Chapter. Woods. So, get these. Oh, we could claim all. What's that? So, is that it? I was hoping for some super character or something like that. Let's go back to home. Guardians. Oh. Craft, okay. Sure. What do we get here then? I see, so duplicates become shards. Higher rating is a higher power, okay. Scrooge. Okay, a little bit. This whole crafting thing, this whole day thing. Why the? If I had just quit the game instead of going back to the home menu, I would have never seen this. So it would have been nice if there was a way for the game to kind of force it upon us. Springy Scout Badge. What does that do? So we got some crystals. Featured. Offers. It's just a store again. Orbs. Bizarre. Huh, it says free. I bet it's gonna be an advert. Nope, it was actually free. Okay. Stardust. Well, we have no Stardust, so what's the stuff on the left here? Mail. Claimable. Okay, so if you do play this game, whoops, check your mailbox, because you get stuff. It also keeps you up to date with everything. Okay, so if you don't follow them on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, at least in game it keeps you up to date with it. I was even telling us this mistake, okay. Ooh, a lot of level up stuff there. More level up stuff. So we got these crystals, how do we use them? Do we just go to Guardians? No. What does this do? Ah, we've got to trade them, okay. So we've got something in settings as well. What's this? Okay, we won't bother with that just yet. Won't bother with that, yeah. So how do we use the crystals that we have now got? So crystals down here. Oh, I've got open crystal here. Sure. Who are we gonna get? Stitch. Another one. Another Disney movie I'm not particularly a fan of. So we're getting these crystals. Where are they? We got. Is it along here? This top bit where they are. All right, who are we getting? Huh. That's not the Snow White I remember. Yeah, if there's an option for crystals, it should say your crystals and then featured underneath, as in ones you could buy or something. I shouldn't have to find this menu. My crystals should be easy for me to get to. An item? Okay. Gaston. Okay, doesn't look too unfamiliar. Oh, he looks like what, Kraven the Hunter, or yeah, if you remember the original or the 90s Spider-Man, he kind of looks like Kraven from that. Oh, I should have hit open too. Kind of young looking Cruella. Interesting. No way. Dories. Okay, that's kind of funny. Are these all my crystals used now? Okay, yes. That will do. Got all these objectives we've now done. Okay. I think that will do. I think that will do. So, it's not bad at all. It's nice that when you have downloaded it and played it for the first time, there's no additional download, and there doesn't seem to have been anything happening in the background. So I do appreciate that. So Disney Multiverse, I would recommend giving it a go. It doesn't have controller support, and it can get a little bit crowded in the main fighting area. I would prefer, or I would like, some sort of vibration feedback to get a better sense of when I've been hit. Because at the moment you just got to look for numbers. I would like some kind of sort of feedback, vibration, especially with this iPhone, so I could get a greater sense of what's happening in the battle. But other than that, yeah, it looks well. Great tutorial. Manages the store very well. There's not really much I can fault the game. Yes, it's version 5, so you would expect it to by now be pretty solid. maybe switching my phone to 60 frames per second heated it a little much and dimmed my screen. It's not that dim. I can still see what's happening. It was just I noticed it, and I'm feeling the back, and it is warm. It's definitely one of the warmest games I've played on my phone, but not uncomfortable. You can kind of mostly play the game from the sides anyway, with nothing in the middle. So I feel like you can manage it, and this is not an hour yet, so under an hour you're probably fine. So, of course, let me know if you play the game. It'll be interesting to see how the game has evolved, and if you've noticed that my start of the game was different to your start of the game. But yeah, so until the next Mobile Friday video, or maybe until I see you checking out some of the other videos and playlists we have on the site, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we don't get any of the YouTube ad revenue, so any donations or even subscriptions are greatly appreciated and extremely helpful. But wherever and whenever I see you again, please take care.